Hey, welcome to Blues Puzzle, or Tips on Blues Puzzle, number 3 and the final one. Right, so we did a few tools there. We split the pattern up. We played things back and forth. Okay, let's talk about, the other thing we did dynamics, loud and soft. Okay, and we also did, let me take a look. Oh, space, silence. All right, real important. Okay, all those things are important. And again, keep it simple. Again, where and when we play in the notes. That's what's important. All right. So here, we can use patterns, change patterns. All right. But think about it, using parts of songs. Now what I mean by parts of songs, it could be, the introduction to something or whatever. Here's a good example. There's, everyone knows, I hope everyone knows the tune like Twist and Shout or Hang On Sloopy, where they go boop, 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 bop, 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 bop. Now let's get those bops with the backing track and slow it down. 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and make a swing, baby. And bop, 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 bop. No placement. Bop, 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 bop. 4 notes. Remember A1? Now with sort of that Hang On Sloopy. So you see what's happening there? We took the note placement, where and when the notes were sounding, to that introduction, either to the Twist and Shout, Hang On Sloopy type thing. And I just used the same 4 notes that I used in A1, or the same notes I used in A3. All I did was I changed where and when I was going to play it. And as I said in my previous videos, I harp on that matter of where and when to play the notes. That's the key. That's the key to making stuff up. Because eventually what's going to happen is you'll be, instead of just using the notes out of A1, you'll be using lots of other notes. Okay, and you could expand on that, and then you're going to start hearing the relationship of the note, like ba boo da boo boo ba 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 be da ba ba boo ba ba boo ba ba boo ba 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 boo. And you could be able to be doing that, okay, not right away, but much simpler. The ears are going to start going that way, man. And then you're going to be playing. So again, take parts of a song. Okay, it doesn't matter what the tune is. It could be something simple like 3 Blind Mice. So get that into the 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. Remember the bops here. Bop, 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 bop. Now we just use whatever notes. A1. So what did I do? Did a little 3 Three Blind Mice, I did the A1. And by the way, in case you're curious, you know A1, that's why I'm using it, because I want to make sure, and you should make sure, that your ears are picking up on that. Because as long as they are, you're definitely on your way. Okay? Another thing. All right. You can use notes from whatever scales or modes or stuff like that that you know. At this point, if you want to use some different notes, hey, knock yourself out. What's important? That's right. Where and when you're going to put the notes. If you're having a little bit of a problem, a situation, trying to pick out, parts of melodies of other notes, that's what Blues Puzzle is for. It has all those licks in it. So just pick stuff out of there and say, okay, let me use this. Because what it does, it develops the ears. And the difference with the licks in Blues Puzzle as opposed to what's in the songs is with the Blues Puzzle licks, you can always redo it, plus you'll see it, okay? And there's, as you know, with the note location chart, there's suggested fingerings and stuff like that. All right, so those tools will definitely help you. All right, one other thing, changing an octave. Hey man, an octave, in other words, you hear, okay, 8 notes apart, octa, that's sort of the Greek word, it means 8 or something like that. All right, 2, 3, and 4, and watch what happens. I'm going to do something real simple. So what did I do? All I did was move the octaves where I played it. Now I kept the same note placement. You probably picked up on that. But all I did was move the octaves around. Very effective with, doing like a question and answer type thing. For instance, 4 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so little demonstration of just moving that around. That's something, a tool you could use. Just keep that in your arsenal, man. Right? All these little things that seem sometimes insignificant, they're very, very important. It makes such a big difference. Last but not least, all right, this one I actually wasn't going to use it, but I am going to use it. What we do is we take, again, the famous lick A1, all right? Now, looking at A1, what we're going to do this time, and you could do this with any lick in Blues Puzzle, you could do it with any lick that you come up with, any lick or that you identify with part of another song. This is a little more involved. Now, if you read music, it's less challenging. If you're just using your ears, it's some work, okay? And what that is reversing the pattern and the notes. So, in other words, the way we play A1, the bop, 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 what we're going to do is play the reverse note placement and reverse the notes. Listen to what that sounds like. I'll play both of them so you could hear the difference. All right. 2, A1 the way it's written too. Listen up. Again. Now listen to it reversed. Crazy, man, huh? So that's something else you can do. You can take whatever, play it frontwards, play it backwards. You move the notes around. All right? Again, just make sure you have your note placement of what you want to do. All right? And again, I say it, with the blues puzzle, you have all these licks, and if you're having trouble finding note placement someplace else, the blues puzzle licks, that's what they're for. That's what they're there to help you. And before you know it, man, you're going to be swinging. You're going to be swinging. You'll be taking stuff like beep, boop, boo, ba, 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 boo. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Listen, enjoy this, and as always, questions, you know what to do. Thank you very much, and again, I'm here to help.